conversation.
This is where it has to come from nowadays.
Do not run. Give them extra respect for no reason. Basically, kiss they butt.
I used to say I'm the best boyfriend number 2. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that back then. I had my time. The best boyfriend number 2. Because why? Because like the song said, it was kind of just like that. Like, right? When you just only want to deal with me when you probably mad at him. And if I got free time, you're going to deal with me. And guess what? You're going to have a good time because I like to eat.
Two double. Hey. Prevalent. We live. Just checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T double Jen in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on, we locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in. It's time to talk it out.
But then I was probably like 245, 250.
But you know, muscle is more. What muscle weighs more than fat, so
I was not.
It didn't look 250 because that muscle was heavy.
It looked weird
because you was heavier up top than on the bottom.
My up top was big and my bottom.
You wasn't using your legs to push no weight. What you needed to be doing, no man. And what you gotta do is when you working hard on your up top like that as a man, cause you know your legs grow slower. That's just science. It's science. What I learned when I was working at Valley Total Fitness and Fitness USA is men's legs, the muscles in them grow slower. So you got to double up on leg days. Doing them calf raises.
It just wasn't no leg days. I really didn't.
And that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling you. You can't skip them. You got to double up on them so you don't look like that.
Right. See, but
niggas want to look like that.
I wasn't really thinking about the look then. It was for the time.
And I understand that. And
by you having so much time.
And you was younger. You wasn't being intentional.
Right. You inside of somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really
you in the resort. I understand what I'm saying, but it ain't even about running. That's why I say if you had been working,
there wasn't no pool in there.
It ain't that. I'm telling you, if you had been working with a trainer, okay, they would have told you. Just like you in there doing them, doing
burpees,
doing all that, you gotta do them calf raises. Do 1,000 of them bitches a day.
I mean, but let's be honest though. Then your calves big and then your top big. That's
you want to be proportioned.
No, you want to build your thighs too.
But if you doing your calf, that's damn near like doing a plank. You working your thighs too. Trust and believe. When you doing them calf raises, you working. I don't know.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you gotta get it. Listen. Everything.
Well, then do the thigh press too. Do what you gotta do a full workout.
It wasn't no equipment.
So then you have to do it. You have to do it with the weights on your feet.
The resort I went to wasn't no weight.
Well, then you gotta make some weights. Oh well, you can't do that because you might hit somebody with it.
You can't. The resort that was
okay. Well, then you just have to do it. So then you just have to do the motion. You do the motion enough, you gonna build your shit.
I mean, you gonna build it, but it's gonna be firm. You know what we used to do? Chinese squats on one leg. And that's something so crazy right now. I guarantee you can't do it. You gotta you take your hand, why they call them Chinese, put your hand together. You take one leg and you stick it straight out. And the one leg that you own, you bend all the way down until your butt touches your ankle almost, and you lift back up. I guarantee you, it's so hard for you to do one of them. I
can't even do that shit.
One of them to do one, to do one.
And I just did all that walking. My legs already feel some type of way.
I still was only able to do like 4 of them before I left.
and you have been practicing on that. But if you had been doing them calf raises, you probably would have been able to do more.
But I'm telling you right now, that's something right now. If you could master something like that, especially for the sport I play, something like them squats, getting your legs, that's your whole leg.
That's
your
what I'm talking about, man. That's like doing them calf raises is like doing a plank
I know
for
what
your
calf
legs.
raise is, but that's gonna only get your bottom part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what you need is like them, and then you need like high jumps. Like,
baby, can I say something?
Absolutely.
You right. Them calf raises is going to focus on your calves, but that's not going to be only what it get.
What else is it going to get to?
It's going to get both of your upper thigh, both of the top of your legs too. Not nearly as much, but it work them.
Okay, not nearly.
It work your core. You have to balance. You know what I'm saying? It work your abs.
Well, maybe we don't know what calf raise is. Calf raise is when you stand on something that's higher than the ground, and you get your toes up.
No, you could do I could do a calf raise right here.
You gotta be on something. You can't do a calf raise on flat ground. Right, you gotta be on something.
It's just like
you have to have something under the tip of your toes.
No, it's literally nothing under me.
Right, but that's not a real
And then you do this, just like how you and then you bounce a couple times, and then you go down, and then you 1, 2, 3, 4, then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
Down.
Do that. That's gonna.
1, 2.
That's gonna get y'all legs strong.
It will.
Y'all better do that.
I bet you it'll help. I bet you it'll do more than if you don't do it.
I mean,
I bet you do 1,000 of them. I bet you will feel that shit.
Anything gonna do more than if you don't do. But the thing is, what I'm saying is that's gonna be the bottom part of your leg. Your calf gonna be tight. You are gonna get a workout. It's gonna be at the bottom of your leg. It's gonna be at your calf. Your calf is gonna be extremely tight.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's going to give you the best, most complete workout in your upper legs. But you will feel, like I say, more than if you wasn't doing nothing. Because I feel it already in the back from the bottom. I feel it already. And I only did a couple of times.
But that's still only like working the top half of your body. You only working one part of your leg. What about the thigh part?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to add. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying don't do nothing with your thighs. Do workouts that help that target those areas too.
I'm saying in that position that I was in, it was what was I able to find other than I was doing little Chinese little squats, little thing. You didn't have no weights. You had stuff. Why it was easy.
I'm pretty sure they had books in there.
Yeah, but you wasn't about to take them past this area right here.
So you just go in there, you find out which exercise you're supposed to do for your thighs, and you go do them. But, I mean, like I said, you was young, and you ain't intentional.
No, they didn't have workout books. They had books to read books. That's where I read the Tony Dungy
workout books.
No, I promise you. No, wasn't no workouts. Okay. It was like books like at the library. They had like one shelf. This is one shelf.
What's a book?
So you gonna have your Bibles on there. You gonna have your dictionaries on there.
As much as motherfuckers work out, though, you would think they would at least have 1 or 2 books on working out. That's crazy. I believe
they had Tom Clancy books. After that, they had real, actually books because people read books because what else was? You know what I'm saying? It was thick as it wasn't no work. It wasn't no shit like that. These motherfuckers barely had books with pictures in it. These motherfuckers had lots of words because that's what you had lots of motherfucking time on.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just saying like it wasn't like no. They didn't tell you how to work because they didn't give you leverage to nothing for real. So notice the books that I said it wasn't even hardly like no.
Nothing to better yourself.
Nothing to help you with your situation. It wasn't no shit like, oh, there's some shit in here. I can read this, and now I got the ups on you niggas. No, they didn't give you no shit like that. They gave you some shit to waste your time. That's it, because that's all they want you to be in here for.
Yeah.
That's it. So it wasn't no shit that elevated you.
Okay,
period.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying they didn't want no workout shit because they don't want you to be stronger than, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be strong. They barely want you working out.
Yeah, wow.
Using
because y'all enjoy it too much.
Because you was getting
and you able to get buff and be able to, you know,
and now you starting to feel like fuck you. Nigga, you want to fight me or whatever, you starting to feel like, nigga, fuck you. You had niggas that felt like that. Yeah. And so you couldn't let everybody get like that. You can't let everybody get leverage to being all this because that wrong motherfucker get it. How many of y'all is he going to go through before it's a problem? Because you can't really just off him.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No. So now you just got to deal with him. And now if he giving you the flux, you trying to put him in somewhere where he got to be by himself.
Or anything. Like, they don't want to be...
Yeah, you don't want to do that. So
because they ain't got time to work all day. They at work.
Yeah.
Talking about the CEOs.
Yeah, they job there is easy.
They at work.
That's easy job for them. What they feel like. They don't want to do the big ones because the big ones couldn't get like... So they rather do this more light. Containing today's situation. The options.
Pertaining.
Well, yeah.
I got you, baby.
This the options. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, that's just like, I feel like, yeah, you gonna get the motherfuckers who don't really wanna deal with you, but that is easy for them. They don't feel like you know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody. You going home soon anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna tell you what to do. All this my law when I come in here. You feel me? You better listen to me because you ain't even gonna see me when you going. Because I live somewhere way out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You stay somewhere way over there. You never see me ever in life after this.
When and if you get out of here?
Yeah, where I was at, you was out. But you know what I'm saying?
Not if they put something on you.
You would have to go somewhere else. You wouldn't be where I was at if you were there.
I'm saying if they put something on you while you in there.
Yeah, as soon as they tell you, we saying you guilty.
I'm saying they could try to frame you for something while you in that place to get another extra charge.
I mean, they can, but it's the risk of them too, cause they got to do it in a smooth enough way. Cause
it's that blue blood, man. Yeah, you have to really be somebody for them to care to not even listen to them.
Or you just really gotta be
like you said. They've been doing that jump
that they just really don't like, and they just about to be like, man, I'm about to get him out of here. Yeah. You really gotta be one of them. Like, you know what? I really don't like him. You know, cause they deal with. You gotta think they deal with a lot of people every day, different people. So you really gotta be one of them ones to be like, you know what? The way dogs is disrespecting us like that, and it's so easy to do him like this, cause he ain't up to.
And our boys in blue out here on the street didn't already told us about how he was acting before he got here.
Oh yeah,
we finna teach him a lesson while
and
we got him.
Acting a certain way
in
too.
here without his bag or without his, extra.
Sick somebody else on him. Tell somebody else, look, what you got? Well, listen.
Leave the door open so one of them niggas can go in there and do something and I'll overlook it.
I'll give you an extra.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
All day long. And it's for the cheap. Cause you already
some
here.
Cigarettes, some extra time on the yard.
Outside. You feel me?
Mess around and give you some time with one of these female CEOs that you in love with.
Nah, that's when you somewhere else. That's when you up at the big one. When you have some time, them ladies end up liking you. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I never did it. My mama told me don't do it. My mama was a CEO. Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Shut up, Mom.
And she was like, girl, you would end up falling in love with one of them.
Shout out, Mom.
She did. Her auntie loved my grandma's recipe for the potato salad. That warmed my heart. God rest my grandma's soul. I love you, Granny. I miss you, lady. But yeah, so that's crazy. Speaking of CEOs and stuff like that, that one dude that escaped, as far as I know, he's still out here, ain't he?
Which one?
One of the 10 dude. Look, we done forgot about him. The last one got caught. Yeah. The very last one.
They said, if I'm not mistaken, they said they caught him.
I got to see because
they caught him inside a store or somewhere dressed something
like
crazy.
I think that might be false. Let's just see.
I don't know if they said he was dressed like a woman, but they said he was dressed in something like crazy, like like extra cover or something like that. Like that's the last thing.
No, the last captured prisoner has not been caught.
Oh, he's still in.
I mean, the last escaped prisoner has not been caught. While Antoine Macy, one of the 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center, has been captured, Derek Groves, the other remaining escapee, is still at large, according to CNN.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I don't know, but maybe they letting them stay. I don't know. Maybe they not. I heard that. Now I read something else that
they did something to his grandma.
Oh, that somewhere else, somebody in another prison, somebody else broke out. I don't know if it was the same one. Is it the same one?
I don't know. I haven't heard of this.
Also, I heard of there are some other breakouts, but I think it's only like 1 or 2 people. And I don't know if it's the same.
Cause boys escaped with 10 people.
This one was a couple of people that I read. It was a little. I ran across it. You know, you guys, as you guys know, I do my research, but when I see something that kind of catches my eye, I definitely go in and study. But when something that just kind of crossed my eye, sometimes I remember, and then sometimes I don't. This was just one of the things that I remember.
Listen, if you did your crime and you get caught, do your time, because they ain't gonna do nothing but add more time when they catch you. I don't care if they catch you 60 years from now. They're going to make you do your time and add more time to it. So just get it over with. I gotta go.
Why do you think people don't, you know what I'm saying, don't feel like they can go ahead and just beat the case? Some people be feeling like you ain't got enough evidence on me, or you ain't do this right. Or
I'm just saying, if that's the case, then take it to court. Because like I said, if you escape or if you abscond or if you run or whatever.
Yeah, just don't run. Just don't run. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You escape, you running. You don't get your fair day in court. You don't even get it because you've been running for 60 years. They might have.
So you disagree with that's on the run.
If you really innocent, I think you should just pray and wait. It'll happen. Look at so many people. Then got out, and I mean, listen, it's messed up.
So many people
when it's so many people that's been locked up for 20, 30 years, right? But this ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? Technology and the internet and stuff. People is getting out, and
you think that dog that got out, that's the last one? You think he should just turn himself in? Basically, is what you're saying.
No, at this point, I don't think he should turn himself in. I don't think he should commit no more crimes. I think he should do his best to stay under the radar. No, I don't think he should turn himself in. At this point, he already out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have ran.
Is that not the same as somebody who already out after just doing something, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, police want you?
No, yeah, in a way, I see where you say that, but no, because
obviously he haven't seen a judge, he not sentenced yet. He don't even know how much time he getting.
But he like a repeat, and like he pretty much know that he not gonna get a fair trial. You know, he a black man in the South, he a repeat, and he probably know he did it for real, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he like, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? If he was innocent, it would be different, but I don't really believe, allegedly, that he innocent, allegedly.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
So that's why he
that makes it even more of a thing that we not gonna pick who we support. If you gonna support,
I'm not supporting him.
Support another guilty man.
I'm not supporting him. I'm sorry if I made it seem like that, right? Because I'm not supporting him. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to get that nigga GoFundMe and no money or nothing like that.
No, really,
I ain't praying. I am praying for him though, because I'm praying for everybody. You know, I'm not the judge nor the jury nor Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I am praying for him. He's the last one out. It's a reason for that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a reason for that.
Right.
God got a covering over him. Maybe he is innocent. I don't know. Maybe he innocent of what he did not. Maybe he didn't repent and God want to use him. I don't know. All I'm saying is the nigga still out here. So I advise him to stay under the motherfucking radar.
I mean, obviously.
And don't do like Antoine Massey. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, because
obviously that's what he's doing because he's not caught. So he's been under the radar for way under, obviously. So
I got you.
Oh yeah, do you think? So obviously he's been under the radar. So, I mean, he's doing a hell of a job so far. Excuse me. I'm not gonna say I want him to get caught. And I'm also not gonna say I just want him to be free. I'm in between. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he learned. Maybe he didn't. My thing is that that place is just not for just anybody. And I feel like people do learn. People do change. There is progress in people, especially from that place. If that place teaches you anything, it kind of gives you a little bit of progression in life, whether you got to stay there for the rest of your life or not. It kind of gives you a little bit of progression. It kind of teaches you a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, it teaches you a lesson. So, and I feel like that was the point of it. So it gets its point across. But what makes it unfair is that it's unfair because certain people can dodge it and certain people can't. It's not knowledgeable to you before you turn 18 as far as the legal system. If you don't do it yourself, I don't know it to be knowledgeable unless you do it yourself before the age of 18, which is why being...
Sorry, do what yourself. I'm sorry. I came in late. Hey, y'all, had to be.
Which is why being in a situation at the age of before 18, you kind of really don't know. You get pulled over and say, hey, yo, you don't even know what to say to the officer. You don't know what to ask him. You don't know what to do, nothing, because...
Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
You have not been through no type of lesson or nobody
That's
have
why
not
you have
told
to,
you.
yeah.
Right.
As a parent, we got to give, especially as a black parent, we got to give the girls and the guys.
That's where it has
give
to
your
come
kids
from.
the police conversation.
This is where it has to come from nowadays.
Do not run. Give them extra respect for no reason. Basically, kiss they butt.
It's not nowhere in no school before 18. Nowhere in no school where there is any legal like term classes like far as like that I am knowledgeable of. I don't know of.
Talk about like how to deal with the police, law enforcement,
just like judges to be in court, how to talk to the judge, responses to the judge. You don't know none of this unless you watch TV.
Yeah.
As young before you 18.
Especially as black people, we need that extra course.
We don't know. Quick story time again. Got another one for you. Right. Quick story time. In a situation at a young age, I'm 17.
Damn. That is.
I'm in a abandoned house. I don't know nothing about law. Legally. Nothing legally. No legal terms. No nothing. Honestly. So police catch me. All I know is they tell me I'm getting charged as an adult at 17. I don't go to juvenile. I'm getting charged as an adult.
You can.
So, okay. The charge was home invasion. Home invasion carries up to like 11 years or something like that. And this was my first charge, 11 years. I know nothing. They scare me by telling me this is what it carry, this is what you can do. Boom, 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 this, that, and the third. And mind you, it's a tricky game. And I can remember this vividly. This is what made me interested into wanting to know. But all the time beforehand, I never had to deal with the police. So I don't know. So when this time comes, I got to deal with it fast now. Now everything is fast. I'm locked up. They saying words to me I don't know. They throwing big stuff at me.
You ain't got a lawyer to first.
I lawyer to first. I don't have. That's it. It's either
all this. You just talking to them, or did you shut up?
It's me basically, but
I'm
not saying nothing
when
because
they first arrested you.
I'm not
and
saying,
they was asking you questions. Did you answer that
question?
question?
Not saying nothing because I watched a lot of TV, right? So I'm thinking I'm doing the right thing. I watched a lot of TV, so when I told them niggas I'm not saying nothing, they said, all right, that's cool. So this how they scared me. My arraignment, they said, you ain't got to say shit. Boom, put me in an arraignment video. I'm talking to a lawyer, a judge on a video. That's an arraignment. She not going to be my judge when I get to where I'm going, but she's going to arraign me this time. Yeah. She threw my bond. No, she said my bond was $200. It was something like low, like cheap, like $200, something cheap. I was so frustrated. Right? $200, the bond was cheap. She was telling me like the charge you're facing is home invasion, the third or something like that. I think it was the third because basically wasn't nobody home. I think that's what made it the third. Home invasion,
occupied dwelling.
Yeah, because home invasion the first, you do it while somebody there. Home invasion the second, it's something else. I had like home invasion the third. So it was somewhere nobody was at. Boom, boom, whatever, right? What ends up happening is. So at the arraignment, I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to call my people to get some money, boom, get out. Because I'm asking my mom for some money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom, Dukes, on this situation right here. I'm asking my mom for some pay to come and get me out. She keeping me posted on how much money she got. Boom, boom. I said, and she'll tell you this right now to this day. And she said the day that kind of made you a man in my eyes was kind of this. I said, Mom, you know what? I said, don't worry about getting me out. I said, if you could just do me a favor, and I know she had more than enough money to do this. I said, Mom, if you can just pay my phone bill, I'ma just do this little time. I'm gonna do the rest of this little time. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, Is you sure? Do you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Mom, yeah. I just want you to pay my phone bill. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. So she did that. When I get out, because I got my phone with me. When I get out, I'll be able to call somebody.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not allegedly, this me. So I know. This is real.
Oh, like it was in
my possession. I'm locked up with it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
allegedly.
I'm not allegedly. This is real. So I you know, she does that. She pays my bill. Boom. I gets out on a personal bond when I first see my judge. This is it's still no final to this. And I'm getting to a point where why we don't know when we young. I get a personal bond after the arraignment, my first they call that pre-trial or pre-whatever. But the judge gave me personal bond because on $200. He like, personal. Go ahead. Go home. Boom. Your sentencing coming up. Boom. I go home. I'm happy as fuck. I go home, you know what I'm saying? My people, I feel good. I've been locked up like 2 weeks. Chump change. I've been locked up no time. Sleep that. This is my first time ever, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Chump change. This sleep time, though.
2 weeks.
So I come home, you know what I'm saying? I surprise my people. They don't even know I'm coming home. I ain't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I surprise my people, come home. They happy to see me. I still got court. You know what I'm saying? So when court come, this is how much we don't know. I go to my lawyer, which is the court-appointed lawyer. He tell me to my face. It's right in my face. This is how much we don't know. It's right in my face. He say, man, they couldn't get in touch with nobody from the house. So it wasn't nobody to testify against you. But they want you to cop a plea. 0 to 90 days locked up. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So basically, I got to do 0 days, and I can get probation if I cop this plea. And I'm thinking, I'm like, so do I go to jail? He said no.
That's all you need to do.
Give me the plea. That's because I didn't know.
If you got a good lawyer, they would have said they don't have nobody.
They don't got nobody. They calling they called everybody, every number that they had. That's to that house. They couldn't get in touch with nobody. He told me in my face.
He was. Throw this out. Yeah, if you would have had a better lawyer.
But he didn't care.
He didn't care. Yeah.
He didn't
care. He didn't care. He was in cahoots.
He knew I ain't no shit. He knew I ain't no shit. He knew I ain't no shit.
This fire on that night.
He knew I was young. And
he was in cahoots with
the prosecutor.
Yes, sir.
With the prosecutor and the judge and all that. But the thing is, and then he knew that I didn't know, because once he said that to me, and my response was what it was, he immediately said, "Oh, he going for it."
Heard up. Couldn't wait to get you off the book.
He going for it.
He was hoping you didn't protest.
Yeah.
He was hoping you pleaded no contest or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Say that. Just take this little plea. That's basically pleading guilty. Because that's now you tied in. I get your money. The court get your money. Everybody get your money. And then you ain't gotta go to jail. You don't know nothing. Yeah. But if I was a smart kid back then, or not even to say that I wasn't smart, if I was just
wise,
wise
is different.
If
smart and wise is different.
That is, but I want to say if I was just even introduced to the law and how it works,
that's wisdom.
We are not introduced to that until we choose that, but we deal with it every day. You gotta deal with the law from the day that you're born. But we are not introduced to it as a lesson until we choose that, because you don't choose it until after high school.
Most of the time. We be trying to skip government.
You're right. And that don't even really show you how to deal with the law. That show you really to pass laws and shit. Like, not to say that that's not educational, but shit change so much every day. What about right now? When I go outside right now today, what about this? I do want to know what my ancestors and shit went through, how they had to do. What about right now today? What about me when I go outside? That's important. And the people don't know, and that's why the problem, we go through this shit. I end up copping a plea deal for something I could have got a trespassing ticket for that was a couple dollars. And that's no scratch on my record. I got nothing. Opposed to I gotta take something that was a felony, drop down to a misdemeanor, and then somebody look at that way later. What about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't know.
Yeah. So
like we say, inform your kids when you know. And for that talk is like the what they call it, the bird, the bees and the bird, the bird and the bee.
The blues and the reds, okay?
It's just like that.
The blue bloods.
It's very important.
The blue blood talk.
It gotta be talked about. It gotta be talked about.
And just praise God for your kids covering. But you gotta give them wisdom. That's why you their parent. You got wisdom so you can give it to them and they can give it to their kids. Children's children. Matter of fact, woo. Thank you, Jesus. I need to make sure I find that video and like mark
we gotta
it
help
favorite.
them for real.
Because listen.
No, go ahead.
We gotta know what you said. Go ahead, you go ahead.
No, I listen, because what I was gonna say is we gotta help them through the way, because we've been through the past part, and we don't know what the future is gonna bring, but we know what we've been through, so we can tell them about this, and we can possibly tell them the pattern of what's going on to help them prepare. Just prepare. It's preparation. Prepare. It's preparation. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what to do. We're gonna pray every night. We're gonna pray every morning, and after that, we gonna listen. What we gonna do? We gonna stack up. We gonna get canned goods. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do smart shit. We got a bank account. We got a savings account. The thing is, it's a stretch. People want to do it for this moment. Want to do it for right now, for this day. That. What happens when that's over?
Want to do what? Pray?
Just everything. People live for the moment.
Well, listen, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? It takes. You got to start somewhere.
It's belief.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's just belief.
Nobody is perfect. People, you have to start somewhere. I encourage our listeners to never quit quitting. Just like how they talk about when you want to quit smoking cigarettes. Never quit quitting. Knowing is half the battle. So knowing there is a thing that you have to work on, and starting it, if you have to start over and over and over again, case in point with me being a licensed cosmetologist, working in my field successfully now for 6 years, I started that 2-3 times, maybe more than that if we count the first time I enrolled in cosmetology in high school and dropped out because girls didn't like me. So I finally did what I had to do. So you should never give up. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yeah, you may not succeed at first. If at first you don't succeed, do not stop going after your dreams, the things that you want to do. What I do suggest you to do is stop talking about it and be about it. Even if you fail, don't be afraid to try. My grandma used to say, what's a try if you don't try? So literally get out there, boots on the ground, and fail if you have to. Thomas Edison, the one who is credited for making these lights, even though we know a black man did it for real and he just took the credit, allegedly. Failed at least 100 times before he got it down pat, whatever. So don't give up. Don't feel like, all of a sudden, no. And that's why, especially with those that you love and that you trust to hold you accountable, speak your dreams as if they already done happened. Give God thanks for them as if they already done happened. Do not have any doubt. Doubt is denial, delay. You have to have complete and utter faith and know that regardless to what it looked like, regardless to what's happened in the past, regardless to what you think with your mind and your flesh, if it's your time, the only thing that can hold you back is your self-doubt. Now, if it's not your time, don't think that, oh, it's too late. I can never, I'm doing too much to think. No, because if you're subscribed to my channel, a couple of weeks ago we talked about Sarah and her husband Abraham and how they were like 90 plus when they had a kid. And when the Holy Spirit came over her and the angel told her she was going to have a kid, she laughed at God. God could have got mad, like, how dare you laugh at me when I tell you something? I'm going to take it from you. But no, he understood why she laughed. She was 90. You know what I'm saying? But he still showed her that she could do all things through him. Faith in him. Things that flesh leaning on her. That's why it also saying in the Bible, lean not to your own understanding. Because leaning on your own understanding, you would think you can't do it. You would think they can't do it. They not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you never know what these people and God has got working on. You never know what God got working for you in the background to where you can have faith to speak something into existence before you even know how you're going to do it, before you even do it. And next thing you know, you blessed 150 people. So, I don't know.
She got it going on her page. All that is there. She got more, lots of inspiration, more spiritual words every day. I advise people tune in if you really feel like you just need a word or you feel like you searching. Sometimes that word may be for you. That's honest truth. I advise people tune in. Jen checking in TV or Jen checking in. I don't think she got the TV at the end. I think she took that off.
I think I do got the TV on there.
I think you took it off because when I search you, I don't put that on. So I'm going to tell you Jen checking in because that's what I search. No. I search that personally and gets her. So Jen checking in. Listen, but honestly, yeah, sometimes that the word can change your whole day. So it's definitely worth tuning
in. Yeah.
But It's just it's a lot of stuff with that, that comes with that. You gonna feel how you feel. People gonna feel how they feel, and we just all gonna learn somewhere. Somewhere we gonna learn.
You gonna learn today.
That's just kind of the most important part. As long as we learn and we living and we learn, and that comes with
and
living.
then get love. Yeah. You live, you learn, and then get love.
You gotta be learning, cause you gotta be progressing. To be living is, you know what I'm saying. So
not just existing, but actually living.
That's important, man.
Yeah.
And
this has been another exquisite night together.
If you
not saying it's over, but just saying
these
video, 2.5 hours has been exquisite. However much longer we got to go,
I don't got
very appreciative.
I don't got a second left for you guys, but
I just want to say whatever. Yeah, I just want to say again, I want to end by giving all glory to God, thanking Him for an amazing week here at Talk It Out. Time to Talk It Out. I'm sorry, not to be mistaken with Joyce Meyer's respect for her, but not to be mistaken for her.
I wish I had
Time to talk it out
to show y'all, but y'all
I started to bring it up. Well, we gonna put the
y'all gonna
we gonna
see it.
when we
see it. Check out the footage.
I started to, but that's crazy. I need to really start just following my first man, because I promise you, the last time I went up there, I started to grab it and I was like, I could do it like this, and I just was like, you know what? They'll see the pictures. So look, y'all, if you made it this far, we love you. You the bee's knees. Make sure you go and check out our posts on our Time to Talk It Out page and the Facebook page, so you can see the aprons that we got.
I personally got a vlog coming up.
His vlog he got coming up. I haven't been vlogging like I should.
I'm
so bad.
My vlogging is not, my vlogging skills are not so good, but
he is I got a little mini vlog. I love how humble he is.
That I'm putting together for you guys about that day. I got a mini vlog session that I'm putting together for you guys. So I'm trying to really gang up a lot of, we dealing with copyrights, and
especially for you to be so new at this. Like, I'm so proud of you, man. Did I say that already?
I appreciate it.
I'm so proud. First of all, everybody put flowers in the comments for T-Double. If you followed our podcast because you showed up to our event, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you received the backpack or not, if you just prayed that the event could happen, like, listen, the prayers of the righteous availeth much. We are blessed to be a blessing.
Intentions to show up.
If you just support us and love us, right? Like, oh look, they event went good.
We shout out to. We just happy that it happened. You know what I'm saying? One thing is that our foot is on the gas.
Man, what?
And we going hard, and this.
For the Lord.
This is not a one time it's not. This is a natural for us on a natural.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. Mm-hmm. We got a community of our own, and it's just so tight knit that we see within even our own community, that we just want everybody to be like that. It's hard to walk out and then just see other people just so loosely away from each other, like just so divided. Like, it's hard to watch. It's a pain. It's a pain.
So we want to be the change that we want to see.
It's one day at a time. It's one person at a time.
Love, joy.
So
the spirits of the.
Just look for us in your nearest neighborhood. We take this everywhere. This is just somewhere everywhere. It's not just here. If I'm on Mars, I'm bringing people together. If they aliens, I'm trying to show aliens how to love human beings.
Okay.
So we just gonna work. Like, one thing is.
Wait a minute, hold on.
One thing is that we just gonna work. Y'all know.
Shout out to T-Double.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, listen.
That was such an amazing, profound statement you just made.
Absolutely, and I can only tell you the real. A lot of things that goes on that I cannot do without the people around me. We say support system. It's the system that I got from right next to me every day to far from me, but still next to me every day. Like, it's just, the how this works is we are getting to a point where we understand in certain points. You're never gonna be totally understanding to how this works because don't nobody got the manual. It's not a manual.
When you're literally paving ways and setting your own standards and making your own way and providing your own blueprint, that's how I go. You don't have nobody to... First of all, it ain't that you don't have nobody to follow or listen to. You know that the only person that you can follow or listen to is the one that you're supposed to. The one that you want to lead your life.
You gotta work
the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, you gotta work towards, and you gotta work towards a certain disciplinary, and I don't want to use disciplinary because I feel like that.
But yes, that's so real. Yes. That's what you want the Holy Spirit to do, though. Nobody else. You want your Father, your Heavenly Father, to discipline you. Right. I know I do.
Disciplinary, right? But
yes.
And the way I feel
holy discipline.
Right. I feel like that's a
divine discipline.
That's a harsh way to say it.
But really not. That's our spirit of offense, because it shouldn't be harsh when we're talking about God. Who else do we want to discipline us if not God?
Right, because He's not trying to do nothing to you in that way to the point where it's punishment, but to a way that you understand. Sometimes
that's why you gotta read your Bible, because sometimes He will punish you and it might hurt.
It may feel like that to you, and I guess that's the way that it has to be worded off. But it may feel like that to you, but it's to let you really understand, right? Because it's not in a way that He's trying to really hurt you, right? He's not trying to hurt you.
Of course not, but He do have to make you feel it so you can understand. He chastises those He loves.
Absolutely.
That's the scripture.
So it's gonna touch you in a way that you may not feel, but that's exactly what I mean. Like, that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm
not saying He child abuse.
It's torture or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically.
That's not discipline, though. That's the problem. That's the problem, because sometimes we have been in toxic situations where people use discipline in the wrong way, to where we don't have a healthy view of discipline, because God has healthy discipline, but people that's been operating in their flesh may have raised us and have used discipline in an unhealthy way. So that way we can't even imagine a father disciplining us healthy. Because when we see discipline, it's toxic. It's used as a weapon. So it's not our fault, but it's something that we have to understand and we have to bring to God, like, God. Because I literally am in this space. Because that's where that spirit of offense come from. And not because my mama disciplined me in no bad way. If anything, it was because she lacked discipline in a way. If she didn't whoop my ass
I feel like
much, I can count on my hands. Yeah.
Over the amount.
Because there's a way.
To the point where
there's a healthy
didn't want
amount.
To really.
And
man, you know what? I really, listen. If you made it this far, right? Because I know I'm about to wrap it up. I'm about to stop talking because I'm starting to get to certain
stuff. Too personal.
Yeah, I really get. Nah, if you guys can say you want a story time about this situation, I can really give you that. But it was a time that I was in a situation where we talk about, what we were talking about. I did not like where I was at so much. I said some of the worst. I literally sat back and prayed for the worst. And right now, when I think about it, I'm like, man, what? I did what? But I know what I did. That's all I can. Listen, I really give y'all a story time on my page. And I've been through that. I've been through multiple, because I know every time I even think about it, it'd be stupid to me. Because what? But I was a kid too. Listen, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can give y'all a little story time.
When you was a child, you thought as a child, you reasoned as a child.
I said absolutely. I can give y'all a story time on my page, but I won't get too much deep into it here because we about to wrap it up, and I feel like, you know, and if you are one of my subscribers and you're here, I really appreciate, especially all you guys. Love you guys. If you are even a subscriber.
Thank you, because I'm one of your subscribers.
Absolutely. And if you're going to subscribe to Time to Talk It Out, we love you as well.
Man.
We got so many events coming up for you guys. And please let us know. If you are anywhere from outside of where we're from, we can orchestrate events in your area.
First of all, because
we're trying to go.
Auntie is a travel agent. I don't be plugging my other businesses nearly enough because I don't be wanting to try to like take no shine off of Time to Talk It Out, because when I'm here, I am here in this space for you.
Here she go.
But I'm just saying I don't. But I am a travel agent, and I am looking to book more group travel. So please, y'all.
I'm gonna plug it for her, cause now she want to play. Listen, not a travel agent, the travel agent. When I say, I did not, never. Everybody said, "Oh, just get on a plane. It ain't scary." I did not, never. She said, "I'm a travel." No, not a, the. Listen, I got on my first plane through Jen checking in, and let me say this. She said to me specifically. She said, and I said, I ain't been on a plane, but you know what I'm saying? I want to get on one. She said, all right, so what you doing? Like, you flying with your peoples? You going with somebody? Like, you flying solo? Like, what's up? I'm like, so, all right, so my situation is I got to use this little time that I got off at work. I'm not flying with nobody. I got some money to spend. She said, what? Oh, I'm going with you. That was that. No. I'm going with you.
I mean, we had just met.
Right. Of course, we knew
10 years.
Yeah. It was a decade. It was a decade, but I'm not saying it to say it like that. But what, you know, but
yes, because I'm not just about to go to Vegas with just anybody randomly.
Even if that was the case, that probably would be a good...
By myself.
That probably...
But with a group?
That probably...
Which is what we're trying to do? I will.
That'd probably be a good story if I had just met you and we was talking about going to Vegas and then we went. That'd probably be a good story.
I mean, just like the story that I got on my page now when I met a stranger and went to South Carolina when they're for Jesus, you know, because it was for a Christian business conference or whatever. Shout out to Kelly. That story time is also on Jen Checking In TV. But, I mean, I'm not for, like, just a random dude. No.
Yeah.
But I will help you set up for your long distance boo bae you might have been talking to for a while to go meet them.
I wasn't
That
random.
could be not you.
No.
Oh, right. He definitely was not random. Story. No, I had known him for a decade plus. I was shocked and appalled that he was talking about going by himself.
She was honestly low key like my little boo.
But then I had to.
She was like low key like my little boo around that time. I mean, if you know, you know, and I didn't, you know. So I don't listen. All right, listen. One thing is, I used to say I'm the best boyfriend number 2. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that back then. I had my time. The best boyfriend number 2. Because why? Because like the song said, it was kind of just like that. Like, right? When you just only want to deal with me when you probably mad at him. And if I got free time, you're going to deal with me. And guess what? You're going to have a good time because I like to eat. I'm fat, right? I like to eat. I like to kind of do like, you know what I'm saying, like the regular shit. We're gonna sit back, we're gonna chill. Like you can really have control. You could turn the TV on, whatever you want to turn on. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I really sit back, like, you know what I'm saying. So that's really kind of been like my thing. Like I'm really a chill. So I mean, it that kind of just generates the different, or you know what I'm saying, different levels of certain stuff. Like I'm never pressure to just do anything. I'm just like never like that. That just ain't been me. Not my skill. If we doing whatever we doing it. If we not, we not. I can honestly not be feeling it, and you probably be feeling it, and I just be like, no, I'm really straight. Feel for a minute, like. So you know, it can go like different ways, like, but
this is like this.
I just you no, we ain't talking about, but I just you know, it's just a little different, but I don't even remember because I should have been writing that down where I was going with that, but I don't even remember. But anyway, but yeah, it just be a little different. Y'all just gotta really control your emotions, and then just, you know what I'm saying, somebody tell you something, just believe them for what they said. Take people for who they is, and then sometimes, you know, y'all be overlooking the real people who really be the ones. Sometimes y'all go through that moment. Females do. I think females go through that moment and then they can double back and then they think it's okay. But if a dude did that, then it's not cool. I seen that on a lot of occasions. What you think? I'm just saying, like, in general. Okay, like, let me try to say. Nelly and Ashanti. Prime example. They just thought it was, like, Dog thought it was okay to double back even afterwards. I heard her say some shit like he was like on his little spree to the point where he was basically, or that's what she thought, that he was like, you know what I'm saying, dealing with multiple at a time, and that's where they didn't clash. But then for Dog to double back, he felt like that was cool. Or you don't think that?
For Dog to double back after he was doing whatever he was doing, you saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I think it was cool. Honestly, if he's genuine now, yeah, I think it was smart, especially if when they ended it the first time, it was amicable, and because I think it's better to take a decade-long break, while you can still salvage some type of cordial friendship relationship, rather than to just force something just because, you know. That's what I think. I believe, you know, for Ashanti, she probably saw that as bad as she wanted things to go the way she wanted them to go, the way us fans wanted it to go right then. Maybe Nelly wasn't in that space. Maybe she wasn't in that space to nurture him through whatever space he was in. And they needed to separate for a time so that they could preserve some type of respect and rapport. Because if you force something, it's like I was talking about this. I don't believe in making something work. Either it works or not. It's like forcing a puzzle piece that don't fit into something. That's not smart. If we gotta make it work, I mean, yes, you have trials and tribulations, and you have to be patient, and you have to kind of work through problems, yeah. But I feel like us making it work is never gonna actually work. We're gonna be making it work until we just realize that it don't work. Either it work or it don't. That's what I'm saying. I love letting the Lord lead, because we're not never gonna be perfect. We is not never gonna be perfect. But I'm getting older. I don't have to just be unintentional in love, unintentional in sex. I'm not doing it no more.
Right. I mean,
everything I do is with intention.
It should be.
Intention.
I mean, and intentions can be whatever you want intentions to be. You know what I'm saying? So it should be everything you do should be.
Well, yeah. You're right.
Your intentions is solely what you pick. Like, yeah, absolutely.
That's right. That's right. Well, at this point, my intentions is something solid. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, you get the thing is, but you get to pick. So
I get to pick.
What your intentions is? Absolutely. Who else get to pick your intentions?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. That's the thing about that.
Absolutely.
That's great. You get to pick. I mean, but that's just part of life. Where you going?
I'm going to the freezer.
I mean, that's just part of life. Yep, that's what I said. We all get to pick our intentions. You know what I'm saying? So when you got bad intentions, it's because you picked those. When you got good intentions, it's because you picked those. You know, so the intentions is so heavily on what we picked, what we decide.
Well, the thing is this.
It's your intentions. That don't mean that it's going to happen. It's what you intended to do. That's why you picked it.
This is my thing. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. No, I'm just saying probably should have been more detailed in what I mean when I say that. I'm being very vocal about my intentions.
Okay.
And I'm being, I'm being solid in understanding, what they are for myself even. And trying to be even so more disciplined with my intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm changing my intentions. Not necessarily changing my intentions. Moving to a next stage. I'm moving to a next stage. Because my intentions has always been and this is no shade, my daughter is everything to me, but I wanted to already be a wife when I had her. But I was so much less intentional with my everyday actions. I was looking at that as like an umbrella or like, I don't know. I just wasn't. It was like, okay, I could worry about that later. That's not about to happen right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, that's how it be. When you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? Just when you thought you mastered it. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrench in the game. I mean...
But you know what? It's a blessing.
Absolutely. And that's when the blessings come. When you least expect them. When you very least. And I can honestly say, like with my kids, I kind of feel like I planned my first child. I thought that I was ready. Even within trying to plan it, I still wasn't ready. So it's still a thing that you know what I'm saying? My second child, like, of course, came by surprise. My youngest,
beautiful surprise.
All of them. My youngest daughter was just kind of like at a moment that it was just kind of like, what? And it was just kind of, all right. And dealing, and I feel like as a man, we do not deal with what you females, you ladies, you women, whatever. We don't deal with what y'all deal with, especially during pregnancy. No, we don't. But because that we don't change our body and shape and all that, doesn't mean our mental doesn't change. We do go through something mentally. We do have a problem. There is a point where we are just like overwhelmed. I don't care how many kids you got. There comes an overwhelming point. Some people handle it better than others. That's a difference. But, yeah, that's what I had to say about that. And I was, so I'm done anyway.
Yeah. Well, I agree with him, and I thank him for being a stand-up, present, great father to all of his kids, because, flowers, so many guys who do it don't get their flowers. That's why guys who don't do it think it's okay sometimes maybe, and be like, well, They don't need me anyways. I ain't had no daddy. I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up.
What you say your grandma say?
Nothing beat a try. Yeah, a try. But a try.
That's it.
If you don't try, you ain't did shit.
That's at the very least. I'm just always trying. That's it.
You present, you showing up. They can call you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You got some fathers out here that don't even have contact numbers in their kids' phones or their baby mother's phones. God forbid anything happens to their kids. But at the minimum,
calling me sometimes I still can't do. So what that made me feel like I'm trying. You
know but listen, so what? The mother is the same way right there with them. So you can't always do, but at least for them to know that they can reach you when you call.
Yeah,
man, you not a magician. You not gonna, and I feel you.
Not being able to do,
man. What? I feel you. No, I understand. As a mother, we see that every single day, so we understand. We understand, but you can't run from it though.
My thing is, it ain't nothing y'all.
The fathers that's running from it, don't run from it.
Yeah, absolutely, don't run from it. It hurt me to tell. Listen. Let me tell y'all a secret.
It'll hurt you to tell your kids no, but you gonna have to. Your kids sometimes gonna ask you for outrageous, extravagant shit.
Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Fuck me up.
Excuse me.
I had me damn near emotional at the time during the backpack giveaway. You know, of course I was gonna have my kids come. My youngest daughter came. My middle daughter, I guess she just didn't have a ride because she ended up messaging me on Instagram, but I didn't see it until later when she was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Well, she didn't say damn. Well, can I get a little bag? But they was gone. Okay, so my oldest daughter, this is the story time. My oldest daughter, she asked me, she said, Daddy, can I get some money for a ponytail? I said, damn, baby, I just spent it. That's no lie. Not even that, like, I had spent it beforehand and, you know what I'm saying, it was already. I had literally just spent it. Like 20 minutes later, she texted me back and was like, nah, we can't come now. And I was like, damn, I feel like that's my fault. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know. Because I didn't want to get into it because I felt like she was already kind of upset. Because she had been talking to me about this, texting me about this for a minute. I don't know what happened. But when she said, we can't come now. And I was just like, it kind of threw me, and I was just kind of hurt because I was like, damn, I did at least, you know what I'm saying?
Did you mention this?
I didn't. No, I didn't say nothing about it. I held it to me. I did.
Okay, so listen, y'all, cut it out. We finna just be transparent on this show right now because we need all of y'all to pray for tttio, okay? And me, because I know I got some shit. I'm a control freak apparently, so help me to have faith. Apparently. No, stop. No, because I probably am. See what I'm saying? See what I did? So I probably am. So, Lord, help me.
Because I was thinking, why was I automatic and then you was apparently?
Because I'm about to say this. Because I don't know. There is a part of our personality, everybody on the planet, that we don't really see, whether it's because we choose not to, whether it's because whatever. You know what I'm saying? 4 parts of our personality. One of them is a part that everybody else can see and we don't see. Okay. So I am learning that if I am, and I probably am, I don't mean no excuse, but at the same time, in self-evaluation, you have to figure, why are you this way? You know what I'm saying? So if I am a control freak, it's because I've been made to have control that I want. So all I'm saying is not saying all that, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? What was I talking about?
Being a control freak.
Before that, though, what led me to me being a control freak?
Oh, you was trying to say, because I was sure listening. I was trying to get it. I sure was trying to get it. Bullshit. Because
I'm ready to rewind it back. Anyway,
now I'm lost anyway because we're gonna have to rewind that and bring that back. That's how we're gonna have to open the next episode.
Yeah, so we will for real.
That's how that's gonna happen. So now,
we gonna open that. We're gonna open the next episode with that and Monica. Cause who is Anthony Wilson? I wanted to talk about that. You're gonna have to pull me up on that. Yeah.
What you mean? He a rapper?
Who is Anthony? I don't know. Anthony Wilson sound like an athlete. Not a rapper.
I know Anthony.
Anthony Wilson. Anthony Wilson.
What is he?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna research. We're gonna talk about it next week.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
Yep.
So
I'm about to write that down. Yep. Episode 27 is Monica.
Anthony Wilson.
And Anthony Wilson.
We're gonna figure out who Anthony Wilson.
Yeah, because apparently they real cozy, and we're gonna come back to revisiting the last topic.
We're gonna figure out what the last topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have it for you guys. And
we also
we're gonna put. Come on.
What you was about to say?
We're gonna put a poll in the post about the last topic. But come on.
Absolutely, and then we're also gonna have footage from the backpack giveaway. There's gonna be pictures, videos, whatever. Type shit. Somewhere through here. Make sure you guys check that out if you want to know how it went.
Man.
It was once again, thank you to the people who came again, and
everybody that came.
Once again, I want to make sure I give a final shout out to my
big shout out,
Jose Rodriguez,
from
my virtual academy,
your virtual academy. Get your kids enrolled right now if you feel the need to homeschool them, because I totally understand. I said I was going to homeschool my daughter when she was in my stomach.
And I'm going to tell you how I know they got a good program. At the event, somebody else at a whole nother table was talking about the program the whole time, saying about how good it was. They was talking about it so much that one of the guys from my virtual academy came over and acknowledged her and said, I heard what you were saying. He was like, I appreciate how you broke it down and this and that.
That's what's up.
And she said, yeah, my daughter is in it. And is still in it right now. And
that's what's up.
It's a great movement. So shout out to my virtual academy again.
Put flowers in the comments for my virtual academy right now and graduation caps.
Absolutely.
Flowers and graduation caps in the comments.
Y'all gonna see pictures of him as well.
Yes, all that. Make sure you check out the edited version of this podcast.
He got a lot of stuff that to help our program, the stuff that Time to Talk It Out want to do. He got a lot of outlets to help us out.
Thank you, Jesus.
We will be in connections with him. He's a good guy. So shout out to Jose again. Absolutely. Shout out to Jose Rodriguez.
Shout out to everybody that came, all the parents.
And everybody else that came too, man. Listen, if you guys know, if you came, you know what it was about. If you didn't come, it's going to be pictures and all that. Just know that it's only up from here. We're coming back, and we're coming back only stronger.
It's up and it's stuck.
And we like the park so much. We love the community, the neighborhood that the park was in. The people were so nice. The kids, So, and we may just make it just an annual thing there for
I like it.
For a few. So you guys just stay tuned if you was from around that area, but if you or if not, if you just came,
Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who took the time out to support Time to Talk It Out. We love you.
Okay.
Get my good side.